and welcome to our 5th spoiler log qualifier race for Windbreaker Rando. We are super glad you are here and ready to get started. I am Familia, and I am here with Ulfra, and let's get ready. And there,
Cool.
already not following our route. Fantastic.
Yeah, hello everyone. So this is spoiler log. If you're not aware what spoiler log is, all our runners got the full spoiler log for the randomized seed, so everyone knows what chest has what items, and then they have an hour to route in the best possible way to get all those items and finish the game. So me and Vim did have a route, and like she said, they're doing something completely different to what we thought.
I mean, they can easily go back and get the things that Windfall on a different trip, but
True.
they are going to Islet of Still really soon, which is something we thought would happen. Also, if you have been keeping up with our qualifier matches, this is either our 3rd or our 4th qualifier that has had reset D. We kind of were hoping for something else, since we have A through F, but more
Wait a minute.
platforms.
This isn't correct. Oh no.
Did we somehow get the wrong one?
They might have used the example perma.
Oh
no. So this was supposed to have a bow in it.
Yeah.
I'm surprised both Kilp and Lampy did that. I don't know what's gonna happen.
I also don't know.
I don't know. Did they use the wrong permalink?
Did we use the wrong permalink?
No, I think we used the right one. The seed hash. What was the seed hash?
Our seed hash was Tetrazora. I didn't see what the seed hash for.
Sorry, I'm mistaken. It wasn't inside of Islet. It was the lookout platform of Islet. I got really confused because they both went in so confidently.
I
they
did
looked at the camera at the same time. Yeah. So I thought, okay, maybe it was inside, but no, it's wrong. It's lookout. Okay, there. Wait.
Wait. Did we switch Islet of Steel and Stonewatcher?
Yes, that was my fault.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Everything is fine.
Yeah, everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Because that was the... Yeah.
Both our runners and our commentators simultaneously forgot that it was a lookout platform instead of inside.
Yeah. A lot of confusion. Okay, that was the delivery bag. Okay, everything's fine. We're all okie dokie. Did worry me a bit, but it's okay. So yeah, so they have the delivery bag. Not a weapon.
They both forgot for about the same amount of time, so neither of them lost time to in comparison to each other.
There's a lot of confusion happening. A lot of confusion. Yeah. So there is a weapon on this lookout platform that Lenampi's doing, which unfortunately he doesn't have a weapon to deal with with goblins. Kilp on the other hand receiving a love letter. Not for him, but someone else.
And Kilp is now going back to Windfall. Okay.
Oh, is he not doing Cyclops Reef? That's interesting. Also, he's going to Windfall way earlier than we thought. So.
Well, I mean, I think he's picking up some of the things which we thought they would pick up on their first trip, which they didn't do.
True.
But he is also, I think, rushing to get Deku Leaf. You do not mail Maggie. Where?
Oh, killed. I think the pressure's getting to him. Oh no, you do. It's
Oh
Moblin's
wait, no,
there.
that's okay.
It's
It's
Moblin's there.
Moblin's letter that you have to deliver. Okay.
Yeah.
He's fine. He's
Yeah,
fine.
we know what we're talking about. Okay, we play this game.
We totally just didn't feel a little bit discombobulated for a second when we
Yeah.
forgot that it was the lookout platform. No.
We're still kind of shocked about what just happened. But yeah. Okay.
And Linamphy has now picked up his bombs, which is gonna make getting a lot of things a lot easier really fast.
Yeah. We are lucky that the first few items are Sphere 0, so they don't require any other items to acquire. And the items we do pick up are pretty useful, for sure.
Kilp going ahead and talking to Tsunari. So today we need a decent amount of money. That's why, as you can see, Linamphy went ahead and picked up some money once he realized he was not where he was supposed to be anyway, to help with some of our purchases this seed.
Mhm. And there's the leaf already. 6 minutes in.
We do not have Hero's Charm. And I hope we don't have terrible grandchildren, but we could.
So yeah, there is an easy bottle on Windfall that they can get, and I think Kilp is actually getting it. So yeah, we are gonna see.
We're gonna have
there.
at least one good grandchild.
Oh no, he just left.
Or not? Oh no!
Okay, well maybe we won't.
Well, Lost, that is now a much better question, and the answer is I have no idea. Because, yeah. So, Linamphy is now getting ready to visit Jaboon and really clean and really fast to be able to
that was
get
really
that
nice.
skip.
Yeah, Jaboon's a bit of a photographer. He likes taking photos and everything. We're gonna
He's
steal.
really big into like marine life photos, like real cool.
But we're just gonna be sneaky and steal his camera. You know, he doesn't need it for now. We're on a quest to save the world, etc., etc. Well, Kilp is actually saving Tingle and getting the bowl, so.
Kilp was just trying to confuse us for a little bit. That's
Yeah,
that's all.
And I think, other than Maggie's letter, oh no, Linamphy did get Maggie's letter. Linamphy is following our route that we prepared beforehand, so nothing surprising on Linamphy so far.
Yeah.
Surprising for us, I mean.
And is that some door storage? It looks like it is.
Yeah. So we're gonna do the famous trick called Lenzo door cancel. Kind of tricky, but there are setups to do it. But we are unfortunately have to go blind for a few seconds.
And Kilp is just setting himself up to be a good grandchild.
Yep.
This is what we love to see.
Linamphy, I think, fell down, so
Oh no.
he has to do it again. Kilp, on the other hand, deciding to walk through walls. Did he open the chest?
No. There we go.
Does that? Yeah, that gives him. Okay, so he's got something called chest storage, which reduces our hitbox on a player model by a huge amount and allows us to kind of clip into things and walk through walls.
So we are potentially going to be seeing a super swim here. Are we? And
So
please look away if you are photosensitive. We'll let you know when it's safe to look back. He might be going to one of the fairy islands then?
yeah, he doesn't have bombs yet, so he might be trying to clip into Western Ferry.
Yeah.
But he needs to go back to Mother and Child to continue the Zanari quest, so it's going to be a bit awkward for him.
Kil has finished his swim. It is now safe to look back.
Lanamphi's trying to be of a paparazzi, sneaking into someone's house.
So I think the slight changes we're seeing from Lanamphi could potentially allow him, if he's real fast, to make first cycle.
For the ghost ship chart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But since we're already in night, it'd be tight.
He doesn't have leaf as well. Oh no, he does have leaf. Sorry.
He's about to get it.
Yeah. So, yeah, I can imagine him trying to go to. So, oh no, but he can't get ghost ship chart until talking to Pompey.
And that they're only out in the day.
Yeah, so he's gonna have to go to Diamond Step for a ghost ship.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so Lanamphi is just literally about to pick up ghost ship chart right now, which is why he had to get that photo. Kelp, on the other hand, visiting Grandma.
Being a good grandson. Meanwhile, Lanamphi is now starting talking to Tsunari to start the trading quest for him.
Yeah. So the trading quest involves going to a specific Goron trader on Mother and Child and picking up some items and then coming back to give it back to the Zanari. But the Zanari does have something that we really want.
And yes, exactly, Lost. Remember, kids, always save your granny.
Which gives you really nice soup, you know?
Especially since double magic is not in a good place this seed.
Oh, I didn't even check.
Is that the one meme item you didn't check?
It's not. I didn't consider it a meme item. I consider it quite a very useful item.
It's very helpful.
Yeah.
But it is... Well, I guess it's not too bad, but it's a little bit out of the way.
Right.
It's top of waterfall.
Right, okay, yeah, it's a bit...
Just, we don't really have a reason to go there.
Yeah, okay. Well, both our runners are professional Wind Waker rando runners, so I'm sure they'll be able to handle single magic.
Especially since it looks like both of them are getting soup, that won't be any problem.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, okay. So, I believe Kelp is going to see Mesa. Mesa has a nice tune for us to learn. It is, in our eyes, an optional item, but it does help, depending on your routing.
Mm-hmm.
There's our first shard.
It was a bit of a debate. There are ways you can do it with command melody, ways you can do it without command melody. It's just what people feel more comfortable with, I think.
Oh yeah, for sure. Spoiler log is up to you on how difficult you make it.
There are certainly a couple of tricks in the route that Kofra and I came up with that I would not attempt to do. But that's because I'm not very good at storage.
Oh, so Lemfi's going to... Is that Eastern?
Yes.
Eastern
I think
Fairy
so.
Island.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, of course.
But will he also pick up the ferry itself? We shall see. So we have 2 different lookout platforms happening at the moment.
Mm-hmm. So, in order to get the chest that Lemfi's trying to get, he needs to destroy the cannons underneath the platform, as well as the goblins. But thankfully with bombs, it can explode underneath as well, so the cannons can also be destroyed just by placing the bombs directly above them.
Meanwhile, Sir Kilp has just picked up fire and ice.
Yep. Ooh, so I think Kilp is going to get the chest on top of Boulder, which has rupees on it.
Yep, I think that's a pretty good idea since you need some, and that's pretty fast if you already have a bow.
So yeah, so like Vim said, we do need a lot of cash. You need money to get the trading items, and you also need money to get something from Beetle.
Skipping talking to Beetle even though he was right next to him.
Yeah, that was a bit... I mean, there are numerous chances to speak to Beetle, I guess. Hopefully he doesn't forget. Yep, it turns out Beetle was hoarding a shard all for himself.
Thank you. Bye.
Meanwhile, Sir Kilp now visiting the platform that Lenemphy just finished.
Did Lenemphy go to this platform?
Yep. Lenemphy was fighting our Wizrobes with a normal bow and arrow.
Ah, okay.
Oh, that's a different one? Okay, I will trust Natolium more than me.
So that was 7-star hours, yeah, which grapple. So grapple is definitely required for this seed. In some cases you can skip grapple because you don't technically need it, but it depends on the bosses. And one of our bosses is lying in wait in DRC, so we need grapple. Ooh, that was a very nice bomb placement for Lenemphy.
Very nice. Meanwhile, Kilp is talking to the Goron over at Mother and Child to get ready for Zunari, and oh, Lenemphy just timed that wrong and fell in.
Ah, the climb of shame. Unfortunately, hookshot isn't in a very accessible place right now. Wait, he doesn't have a bow yet. That's interesting.
You're right, he doesn't. But I thought he went to Isle of Steel. Maybe he's out of arrows?
Isle of Steel had...
Oh, that's right, we switched them.
Yeah, we switched
right.
it. It was a delivery bag, yeah.
So maybe he hasn't gone to Stonewatcher then.
Yeah. Which I think Kilp is going towards now. Or was that Cyclops Reef? I think that might be Cyclops Reef.
That was not the chest we were looking for.
Yeah. Well, he's already got a grapple. I wonder he just wanted to open the other one. Oh no. Yeah. He just wanted to look at the other one, I guess. They are both definitely doing things differently in terms of routing.
I wouldn't think that you would just look for rupees randomly in chests since we do have the spoiler log.
Maybe he was just hoping and didn't want to check. Like, the chance of it being a rupee, you know? I think he has enough though. I think he's like 20, right? Yeah. So. Kept finally picking up bombs. And then I think he's going towards... I have no idea where he's going towards.
One of our other lookout platforms.
Yeah. Rockspire?
I think it might be Rockspire, yeah.
Yeah, the initial tingle thing was a complete mistake. It's just very shocking that both of them did the exact same thing.
It's also shocking that Kolfra and I also did this exact same thing in our brains, even though we had it written down differently.
Yeah. Tingle statues are not required for it. Well, actually, there is... What's on Tingle? I think Ankle does have something. I think it was a meme
Let's see
item.
what he has. It's a progressive wallet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and I think the wallet leads to a... I think maybe an empty bottle. So... But yeah, I doubt anyone would get all 5 Tingle statues just to get an empty bottle.
Not when there was a free one from
Oh, was it the
Tingle
other Picto,
itself.
actually? Okay. Yeah, it was the other Picto. Wait. Skullhammer for Kilp. And for the Lemphy. Nice, nice.
Very helpful, especially since one of our bosses will need it for this seed. Since we also have Forsaken Fortress coming in. Oh, Kilp is making the bold choice of going FF first. Well, I mean, I suppose as Leaf, it should be fine.
Yeah, I mean, all you need is a leaf, the hammer, and a
Yeah.
sword or weapon. Well, I guess
He
the hammer
just,
would work as well, actually.
Just got Leaf a little bit earlier than we did in our route.
I think Lanafi is going to Western Ferry.
Yep.
Yep.
Kilp now has light arrows, which is gonna make just the rest of the parts of things we have to do here a little bit faster. Unfortunately, we haven't gone to DRC yet, but that does mean we have the super fun thing of the seed where we have light arrows early for the boss, which it heals and does absolutely nothing to, but also for the boss that it's the most effective to. Very exciting.
It's pretty interesting that Kilp has all the bows.
And no swords.
And no swords, and Lanafi just found his first one. Well, not found, but routed his first one. It's hard to tell who's ahead currently.
just a little bit behind on the release for kill. Nope, not quite. It's okay though. Kill past Soup. He has plenty of tries if he needs them. There we go. Third time was a charm for him.
So I don't know if he's carrying that Southern Ferry. Again, a lookout platform.
With the number of platforms that we have early game before we're able to get hookshot, it's just a little bit rude, quite honestly. Very unkind. Elf is now getting ready to enter our Helmarock fight. Ooh, that is a very pretty Helmarock key for Circle. I like it a lot. As always, if you are in chat, please bless the RNG to ask Helmarock to be convened.
Yeah, so for those who don't know, we are coming up to a very, I'd say, easy strat to defeat Helmarock, but it requires a bit of nice RNG sometimes.
Speaking of that, if you did not get an opportunity to watch yesterday's race, I would encourage you go back and watch it, because you'll be able to see what happens when RNG is unkind and why we ask you to please bless RNG for it.
So Kelp is trying to get storage and essentially store the cutscene of the Helmarock appearing. And it kind of allows us to move around and do some weird stuff with it. Oh, we have a first sword from the Lemphy.
Very exciting. And Lanamphy managed to park in that space and still not get towed, which always good.
I think the towing happens at night, if I remember correctly. Because Beetle doesn't go around until midnight, I think.
Yeah, it doesn't happen nearly as much in spoiler logs, but I still think it's hilarious when someone does get towed.
So because Lanamphy has Iron Boots and Hammer, we're going to see Gale Isle. So just a reminder, these settings randomizes entrances, which means that dungeon entrances are connected to different dungeons or secret caves. I don't know if he doesn't have Iron Boots, my apologies, but he does have the hammer, and you can do a really nice strat to destroy the wind fan thing. I thought they picked up Iron Boots.
But it's something which I just am not good at the timing for at all. So if it looks like, oh, that looks easy, it's actually takes really precise timing.
Oh, you got it. Kelp managed to win over the RNG and kill Helmarock.
And we are done with Forsaken Fortress for Sir Kelp. Our first dungeon has been completed.
Lanamphy somehow wandering into a volcano. So this is Dragon Roost Cavern, if you're not used to the dungeons in Wind Waker, which you wouldn't expect to find here.
You would expect to find a dungeon here, though, so like...
Oh yeah, sure, true. I mean, we were all expecting Makar, right? But unfortunately no Makar here.
Not even Medley here. So for DRC, when Kulfra and I were coming up with our route, there are 2 different ways we thought of that people could do it, depending on what they had. So it'll be really interesting to see what Lanampy and Sir Kelp do.
So something really nice with Randomizer is that if you have a bow before entering DRC, you're able to shoot this platform in the main chamber. And it allows you to skip a lot of unnecessary rooms. Ooh, Kelp managed to get Lenzo door cancel first try.
Very nice, and Kelp will be grabbing that picture as Lanampy continues on in DRC.
So Lanampy finding Power Bracelet. I wonder if you could say it's French vanilla because you do find Power Bracelet in Fire Mountain in vanilla, but we are in a volcano, so you know.
I'm not sure if I'd call it French vanilla. Maybe like vanilla bean? I could go with vanilla bean.
Yeah, so we do need those power bracelets. There are some very heavy objects that we're going to try and lift eventually. And we need the power of the bracelets to help us out. Kelp also picking his first sword.
Looks like... Okay, never mind. For a second I was confused. I was like, you're getting storage again? No. No.
I'm not sure what he's doing though. Is he trying to get into the bottle? So...
Maybe?
No, that's spoilers actually, sorry. Wait, I'm a bit confused.
So, while Sir Kelp is confusing us a little bit, Lanampy has gotten the second sword. The second sword is in one of the most inconvenient places in DRC, which is to say it's still not bad, just not one of the easier places.
Okay, I know what Kelp is doing. So Kelp is trying to door cancel into Gale Island instead of doing what Lanampy did earlier.
Because I thought it was going for door cancel. I was like, oh, he's going to Gale Island, but then he was doing other stuff, and I'm like, you're not. Never mind, I don't know.
Yeah, so door cancel is like chest storage, which allows you to walk through a lot of things. But unfortunately, with door cancel is that you become blind essentially due to the door cancel animation where the lights turns off. However, you're able to kind of regain your vision by triggering another cutscene essentially, which is playing hide and seek with the kids. So now Kelp has door cancel, so he's able to walk through things, but he's able to see at the same time. So what he's going to do is bring that door cancel all the way to Gale Island and walk through the fan.
Meanwhile, Lanampy just picked up our hook shot, so that would have been very nice for our platforms. Unfortunately, we needed a lot of those platform items to be able to help us get into DRC in the first place.
Yeah, so with these settings with lookout platforms, having hookshot is pretty powerful, as you can hookshot all the ladders getting to the top.
Ooh, Lanampy almost straight into that lava there. That was, had to take a breath.
Yeah. It's interesting he's going this route. Yeah, he's going backwards through DRC. Pop Room has the big key. I think there was a few debate about whether going through the Pop Room or going backwards, which way was quicker.
And then also if the big key would be faster than storage based on how you're feeling today too.
Yes. So you can easily skip the boss key in DLC thanks to storage. Which you'll see in a second with Lenanthi's route. I think Kilp should be able to walk through without iron boots. It's just a bit finicky. Once he gets through behind the fan, he'll be fine. Oh no, I guess not. Alright, there we go. So the Lamphy is getting storage right now. And then with the chest storage he's acquired, there turns out there's a small gap in the boss room door which you can just jump through.
Well, Lenanthi's is getting close to the end, Sir Kilp is just entering. However, this is Kilp's second dungeon.
Yeah. To be fair, FF is very quick.
Oh, absolutely. And
So-
Lenanthi does have a lead on Triforce shards.
Yes. And a sword and a shield. So we do require... Well, we require at least one shield to beat the game. Which is the main shield, the basic shield. The mirror shield, which is the upgraded version, technically isn't required, but again, depends on your routing.
Another area we were not sure what people would find fast would be to get Command Melody or to get Mirror Shield.
Yeah.
Kilp has gotten Command Melody, but depending on what strats he's comfortable with, he might still get Mirror Shield. We'll see.
Ooh, the health on the Lamphy looks kind of scary. I don't think he's gonna die, but it's
You don't usually see one heart on Mulkera.
yeah.
Mulkera,
Okay.
on Goma. Ooh, wrong boss.
Yeah, unfortunately we do not see Mulgera in today's seed.
No, that specific type of cat jam for chat, unfortunately.
Yeah. So with these settings, there's something called race mode, which makes it so that there's a number of dungeons that are guaranteed to contain at least one progressive item. So the boss for these dungeons will contain at least a shard, and then the dungeons itself could contain other things such as bombs or bows or other shards. So 3 dungeons are part of race mode, so we know which 3 dungeons our runners have to do. The other 4 dungeons are optional. They contain nothing of use.
They do contain some good meme items usually, though.
They do, but again, unfortunately, they are not of use, apparently.
It's very slow to go and get the meme items when you're trying to finish fast.
Yeah. And our runners do be trying to be going fast. So Lenanthy is going to Paw Print. I'm not entirely sure why. Is he going to Wizrib Cave? Which goes to... Oh, Paw Print! Okay, yeah. Wait, what?
Wait, That's not where did we write that down wrong
Oh,
too?
okay. I wrote it wrong. Yeah, I wrote it down to go to the Wizrobe Cave, not the Paw Print Cave. That was
Well,
my
that
mistake.
actually makes it a lot better than when we
Yeah.
accidentally wrote down it being Shark Island.
Yeah.
Much better.
Yeah. So yeah, Shark Island goes to the Paw Print Wizrobe Cave, which you do not want to go to. So that was my mistake.
I did the exact same thing, but Nymphy just needs one more sword to have a full-powered sword.
Oh, so Kilp is actually going forward in DRC. I imagine he's gonna pick up the big key, maybe.
I mean, you're right
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, he's got the chest as well. So Luffy's back on outset. I
I think
imagine
I'm
he's-
gonna visit the ferry to get the second shield.
Yes. Yeah. Oh,
Or
and command melody.
Mesa. Okay.
He's having a bit of trouble getting the roll clip though. Oh, there we go. I think Kilp is fighting Goma now.
And whenever we get that roll clip, we always get the ever-present question of, but where is Mesa?
I mean, his house is locked, right? So he must be outside doing something on the island.
But he'll tell you that he sleeps during the day.
Oh, right. It's a mystery. Yeah, so the Nymphy I think looks like he's gonna get his second shield now from the Great Fairy. Is it gonna change? Yeah, he's gonna change the wind. Good. He sleeps in Savage Labyrinth. That's
I mean, definitely dark. I don't know if I would call it nice and fresh, though.
okay. So again, the Nymphy's trying to do a storage here because he wants to store the cutscene of the bomb blowing up the. Okay, or him lifting up the rock. There's usually a cutscene of the game going, "Oh, look at that! You broke that rock," and then, but he managed to store it. Saves a bit of time.
And Kilp has just finished off Goma.
Yeah, so Kilp is ahead by one dungeon so far, but he is behind in terms of other items. Also, he managed to pick up a pearl. When did that happen?
Well, let's see. That's Din's Pearl. It was mother and child from when
Oh,
he
right.
was opening it, yeah.
Interesting. Oh, Kilp. Kilp. Okay. Well. Wait, did he get he got the sword right in Big Key Chest?
Got the sword.
Okay,
and the
okay.
big
That was
key.
my mistake.
Yes.
I thought he forgot, so that scared me a bit.
No, he is okay. That would have been scary though.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, the Nymphy saving Grandma. Look at that.
Thank you for catching that for us, Ice Blue. Appreciate that.
Okay. So he routed in Beetle at this point, which I find quite interesting.
I mean, there are lots of beetle opportunities.
Yeah, I mean, is he gonna go? So if he wants to get the mirror shield, he'll need to go back to Outset, right? And there's a Beetle there. But if he's gonna go to Beetle now, I wonder if he's actually gonna go back to Outset to get mirror shield.
I mean, Kilp does have Command Melody. Could just use Command Melody strats, although
Exactly.
Lanampy decided to get both.
Yeah.
Oh, big bye.
And Lanampy decided to buy more pops.
Yeah, we did use a lot of bombs in the sea due to lookout platforms. Is he going to Islet now? Did we not go to Islet earlier?
No, we definitely did both forms of Violet earlier. Maybe Rockspire? No, we already did Rockspire.
Rockspire's in the opposite direction, so he's probably going to...
Oh, Lanampy didn't get the platform? Okay. I guess I just thought that he did because we went, wait, what? Yes, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, because he didn't have a bow for ages. So...
Meanwhile, Kilp is sailing the Great Sea to go and visit the lookout platform near one of our great ferries here.
Oh,
This time with hookshot.
with hookshot. Look how fast that was. Straight to the top. In fact, actually, Kilp's got a few more platforms to do, right? So he definitely makes up time there,
Yeah.
I think. I really do wonder if Kilp is going to get Mirror Shield. Because that'll be
I have
very
no
interesting
idea.
to see.
If he doesn't, then we're going to see some pretty, or at least have the opportunity for some big route divergence.
Yes. The Amphi's going straight to Helmer Rock.
Yep. Kilp is heading for Ghost Ship.
I'm a bit confused about the Amphi because there's the bow in the lower jail cell.
I mean, you could beat Helmarok and then come back for it.
I guess.
It's not what I would do, but I mean, you could.
Yeah, I think in both cases you have to save and quit anyway, so maybe it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So this is our first leaf pumping of the game. Kelp got it straight away, which is nice.
A nicely done 7-4 safety leaf pump. Once again, as we are here for Helmarok King for Mulgara, please bless some RNG for us for him.
And Kelp is going towards Bird's Peak Rock, which is actually really nice timing for him on the ghost ship. That was really nicely routed in.
I agree. I know we were trying to figure out the best place to put it, but I think that worked really well for Kelp.
Yeah. Wait. He doesn't have a shield at all.
Ooh, no, he doesn't.
Okay, so yeah, well, this confirms he skipped. Oh wow! I didn't even know that could happen. That's interesting.
I've definitely done that in my many attempts at failing the skip here into Furby's
Oh.
Rock.
I normally just kind of bounce off the wall. But yeah, with Bird's Peak Rock, you can clip into the entrance. Yes, this is very interesting because he doesn't have a shield. It confirms our idea of not having a mirror shield in Earth Temple, which is where he's going. So it'll be interesting to see how he does.
Let's just hope he remembers to pick up a shield.
Yeah. What? Ooh, so that's been Lamphy done with Helmrock with some good RNG.
Thankfully, the bird was nice to both of our players today.
Yeah, well, Lamphy is interesting because I think out of all the runners I know, he has the worst luck with Helmrock. So it's good to see that it wasn't too bad for him today. It's great actually they both have soup as well because ET is extremely rough without having magic.
Yeah, it will
drops.
eat all that magic up, especially with the checks that we need.
So because Kelp doesn't have the mirror shield at this point, he needs to do all this with Medley. This is an advantage that Lenamphy's going to have because he can do it all himself.
And Lenamphy has just picked up his light arrows as well. Always good to have those before you get into Earth Temple.
Yeah, I believe ET is their last destination before
Boating course.
Ganon. Boating course?
The raft.
That had Maggie's lair, didn't it?
Did I remember it wrong? I might have. I might have just been silly. Let me double check. Yes, Kilp still has to get at least some form of shield.
Yeah. I wonder which one he's going to go for though. Southern Fairy or Outset. I think Southern Fairy. Southern Fairy should be the quickest. Yeah, so it's pretty interesting. Kelp is missing a shield, and Olamphy has both shields. And they're both entering... Well, they're both going to be in the same dungeon. However, technically, by having Mirror Shield, it should be quicker for Lenamphy. overall. So I think it'll be quite close towards the end.
It'll certainly be interesting to see. Because the checks we need aren't too hard to get to without Mirror Shield, but it's still a bit inconvenient. Well, carrying Medley everywhere is a bit inconvenient.
So Kelp voided out there to get a small key.
I'm trying to think. Okay, yes. Okay, that does make sense. Small key is helpful.
It's helpful, but there was a small key at the end of Foggy Room. Sorry, the Floor Masters.
I mean, you'd have to go there anyway, so...
Yeah, I'm not sure you needed 2. You only need 1 to get through the door.
So, great question, Mage Rowan. So this is... Originally, it's based on SD. We do have some wonderful quality of life improvements, some of which came from HD that we pulled in, though. So, for example, we have Swift Sail, which makes life so much easier on the seas, even though that wasn't a thing in SD.
Yeah, overall, it's the original game with a lot of quality of life changes. Yeah, we can't... I'm so glad we have Swift Sail. It's too good to not have. Okay, yeah, I thought you could do what Kilp was doing right now, which is to bring Medley with you past the Songstone. I wasn't 100% sure. This is both something. So what Kilp is doing right now, then Amphi will have to do. It's a pretty difficult strat to pull off, but it allows us to skip this Songstone.
Well, Amphi's struggling to get storage. But of course, as soon as we say something, of course, he gets it.
He gets it, yeah. Cool.
Alternatively, the way that the dungeon has randomized the colors for our enemies in here, very thematic, very appropriate. I like it. And Sir Kilp is about to be doing my least favorite check in Earth Temple, and that is to kill all of the Floor Masters.
Yeah, hopefully he doesn't get grabbed.
I have been grabbed too many times in this room.
Ooh, that scared me a bit. If you're standing on top of the shadowy part, it always scares me a bit.
Oh, that was really close.
feel like I'm missing something because the Nymphy also voided out there to get the small key.
But with that, Lenemphy is now just one Triforce shard away as well, and we just have Jalhala left to complete our Triforce. Earth Temple here is just a great example of the many things that storage can do for you.
Many and difficult things. It's pretty scary doing some of these strats. One void out and you have to reset most of the time. Again, with chest storage, there's an easy way to get into the boss room without the big key. Kelp just showed it off.
I mean, kinda, but also, to be fair, the sword that originally this Link gets, like, it didn't have the power restored, so we had to go on an epic quest to be able to restore the power of the Master Sword.
Nymphy here is trying to do something called soup duping. I think Kelp did it earlier. That allows us to duplicate soup. And thus we can have infinite soup. Delicious soup. Oh yeah, there's Jalhala. So I believe the power bracelets was technically let me think. Yeah, power bracelet was technically formed only to pick up Jalhala. You could have maybe routed it so you didn't need to use power bracelets anywhere else. But it is required for Jalhala. Okay, so Kelp is done with Jalhala. He only needs to get the shield now.
Which shield will he choose? Probably the fairy one, it's a lot faster. Not the outset fairy, the Easter fairy. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah. I don't actually know how much time the Nymphy gained over Kelp just by having the mirror shield. It looks like not too much. But I don't really know how well the Nymphy's execution was.
Lenemphy did struggle a couple times with getting storage. And Sir Kilp has completed the Triforce. Please don't go without a shield. Come
I hope
on,
he doesn't
Sir
forget.
Kilp.
Okay.
Okay.
Shouldn't bury.
Yeah, consistency is a interesting thing across Zelda games for our swords. That is certainly true.
And there we go for Kelp.
Yeah, yep. And they're both gonna be entering Hyrule pretty close to each other.
So the Lamphy's got a few cutscenes he needs to watch. I don't really know how close it would be.
Well, I saw Kelp entered at 6:29, so
I imagine it'll be like a minute or two, because there's also the Triforce cutscene as well, and he's got a warp there. But the fact that it's 2 minutes shows that it's still very important that Kelp doesn't mess up the next sections. And the next few sections are very difficult.
And I mean, even at this point, if you just have different qualities of your PG fight, or if you accidentally fall off the rope.
Yep. It can cost a lot of time, and the Lamphy can definitely catch up. So it's still very close, I would say.
Yep, it's looking like we'll be just about 2 minutes behind for Lamphy entering into Hyrule. And we have our fight. Let's hope that for both of them. Okay, real good RNG for Sarkelp here. Unfortunately, there are no hurricane spins to break our barrier today.
Yeah, it's in a very difficult spot, I think.
It's just always fun whenever you get to be a little bit extra when we break the barrier.
So again, both runners, they have 3 hearts and a single magic bar. They do have soup, which does help a lot. But yeah, it's very easy to die in this final ending. So they have to be very careful. And with magic use, they have to be... They have soup, which is fine, but they still have to be a bit aware of how much magic they're using.
Especially if they're trying to get off any of the really cool shots.
Yeah. So Kelp is fighting Puppet Cannon 1. There are 3 phases in total. As rando players, we do not kind of hit down the strings that you're supposed to do. We do a lot of sniping. It's quite tricky to do. It's definitely requires a lot of practice, and most of the time it costs us the most time in these battles. But as Kilp has shown, he was able to do it pretty quickly.
It looks really cool, but it's definitely one of the harder things to reach competitive level for if you're not particularly talented at sniping or aiming in the first place.
Thankfully, the second phase that Kilp is doing is very nice and simple. Ooh, double shot.
But ran out of magic. Looked like he was
Yeah.
going to try to get that last one.
So you're supposed to hit the spider cannon 3 times in total, but it's possible to hit all 3 in one cycle, which Kilp managed to get 2 out of 3. And on the third phase, it's just snake cannon. You're able to throw bombs at him to make him stop, but it's also possible just to snipe his tail completely. Depends on the runner. How do you
I'm
want to do things?
still waiting for someone to use bait strats and bait him into stopping.
Yeah, so you're able to use bait. I think both our runners don't have bait back though, so they can't do it this round.
I mean, technically, dig up black soil could eventually maybe be anything, and then they could have extra bait.
It's true, you just have to keep watching, and eventually we'll have a seed that requires it. Oh, that was a very clean one for the Lampy. That was super quick.
Absolutely. Beautifully done.
Just as Kilp has finished his one though.
But still, that's some really nice time, because starting phase 2 just as Kilp is going up, still a pretty tight race. Kilp is safe, he did not fall off of the rope.
Lampy only managed to get 1 shot in total, so he still needs to do 2 more.
Yeah, so we have 3 ways to stop the snakes. Bombs, quick spins, and bait. So if you get to play casually again, you have a couple options to make that easier for you.
Yeah, Lanafi did get 2 shots on the second phase, so that kind of matches what Kilp did. We'll see how his third one goes.
Lanampi is
Ooh.
trying his best to come for Kilp.
Oh, that's very nice. That was a really good snipe. Just as Kilp is entering Ganon. So,
Speaking of
This-
runners who snipe the tail, that's how you do it.
so Kilp is on the final boss. Ganon hits very hard. You do not want to get hit by him, especially with 3 hearts. It's looking good for Kilp though. Oh, Zelda. Oh, Kilp.
Oh, Kilp!
I got hit by Zelda. So when Zelda shoots the light arrow at you, you're meant to reflect off your shield. But sometimes she just hits
Oh,
you.
Kilp again!
This is very scary.
And out of soup!
Roll away, Kilp. Roll away. Oh,
Ah!
Okay. he got hit again with light arrows. Oh my god, this is scary. Has he used up all his soup? I think so.
He has.
Oh,
Oh gosh.
I think he ran into the barrier, which made him miss. Oh, Zelda missed again. Okay, there we go. Okay,
That was
wow.
terrifying.
GG to kill.
Oh my goodness, GG's, but whew.
Oh, that was really scary. Wow. But that's GG's. Just as the Nampy entered Ganon as well around. Let's hope the Nampy doesn't have any issues.
Please no, I am not ready for another set of oh knowing.
Okay. It was nice and simple for the Nampy. And that's GG again.
That is a good time from both of our runners. Absolutely.
Yeah, very amazing to watch.
And
I believe
that
we're
was-
just. Sorry, you go.
I was going to say it was certainly intense, and I cannot wait to talk to Kilp about what's happened.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for Kilp, but at least he didn't die in the end. So that was great, maintaining the fight. Yeah, we're just waiting for Kilp and the Nampy to join us.
While we are waiting here, does anybody in chat have some questions you want us to make sure we ask our wonderful runners for today? Welcome, Sir Kilp. GG.
Hello, Kilp. GG's. So that was an easy Ganon fight, right? Looked nice and clean. Kilp?
Hello. My audio wasn't working. Sorry.
It's alright. I was just making a joke about how your Ganon fight was very nice and clean.
Oh my.
Stressful.
Very clean.
Very...
You know, it's not a real Ganon fight unless you get down to 1 heart on 3 separate occasions.
we're welcoming Lanamphy as well. GG's Lanamphy.
GG.
Hey.
Hey.
Jeez.
Yeah, so Kilp had a very interesting Ganon fight. That was quite scary to watch.
The arrow hit my shield like 3 times.
It's one of those.
And your Ganon fight, Lanamphy, was nice and clean. Your Puppet Ganon 1 was also very fast as well, I think.
Yeah, I was pretty proud about BG3 actually.
Oh yeah, that one.
Beautiful sniping.
Yes. I think overall, to Kilp you managed to get to Hyrule. I think around 2 to 3 minutes ahead of Lanamphy. But unfortunately, Lanamphy, you couldn't catch up in the end.
Yeah, rip.
But, yeah, that's how away it goes. We've got to talk about the beginning though. So
Yes, please.
the first check. So
I don't want to talk about it.
what's
Did we both make the
interesting?
same mistake?
Yes.
No
You
For
way.
both
the-
did the
yes.
same
Oh
thing.
my god.
The same thing for the same amount of time.
Yeah. And
Oh,
you
man.
both looked at the camera thinking, your character was looking at the camera thinking, what's going on? It's like, and then we were like, wait, did we mess up our spoiler log? And we were looking at our spoiler log and couldn't figure it out. And then we thought the perma was wrong and all that. And then we realized that it was the lookout platform.
This is the reason I hate these settings. These are my least favorite settings specifically because no matter how clear I make my spoiler log, I always miss something. It's always a platform too. I always get the island check instead of the platform. I've done it so many times.
That's so funny.
I can't
the
believe
same
we did the
mistake.
same thing. I like how it was a Tingle statue too. That just made it
Yeah.
even better.
But I was seriously panicking. I was like, wait, am I playing on the wrong seed? Have I selected the wrong file or something? Like,
Dude.
We were panicking too.
Yeah.
I opened that chest and was like, please just be I opened the wrong file. But no, it wasn't. It's the stupid platform that you need an arrow for.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
so I knew from that moment on that I wasn't going to take this race that seriously. Like I
Dude.
tried some things, like going to the 7-star owl platforms with only bombs. I didn't even know if it was possible. But
That was very
yeah.
interesting.
Is it possible?
It was cool to watch.
Yeah. I guess it's like Wizrobe look, you know, where they spawn.
Yeah.
One very interesting thing was that Lenantha, you had Mirror Shield and Kelp didn't for ET.
Damn.
I had 0 shield.
Yeah.
I just didn't get any shield. Wait. But you
Well,
need the shield to finish the
He got it
game.
at the end,
Yeah.
right at the end. We just did ET shield mirrorless, while you did it with the Mirror Shield.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not doing like that mirror shield skip because I never did it. I never went to the floor master room without mirror shield, so I wasn't going to try that.
I just
Right.
brought Medley with me.
What do you do
Yeah.
with Medley to get there?
You get chest storage, and then you go to the Songstone, and you drop her through the top onto the
Yeah.
platform, and then you can do the clip in.
Yeah, I'll check your VOD, I guess.
Yeah, you can put Medley through the wall if you're standing on top of the Songstone, and then she'll land on top of the door frame, I think, or something like that.
Ah.
Yeah, you gotta be careful though, because if you just angle yourself perpendicular to the wall and drop Medley, she will fall into the void.
Yeah.
Right.
So you have to kind of angle yourself.
But I expected this to be really hard after I went to Isle of Steel. But apparently, like, I didn't need my route stayed the same pretty much.
Oh, I went everything against my route after the first thing went wrong.
Oh, really? You look like you were routing your own way, different to what me and Vim wrote down. But
Yeah,
still
I was
pretty.
just panicking that I couldn't do stuff I routed, but I still tried them. So, but I just went to Stone Watcher platform and tried to kill them with the bots, which is kind of annoying, but it's possible. So, and in logic apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, after the first incident, I think I didn't do a single thing in order. Like, I had chunks of my route that I did that were just islands strung together, but I just did it all out of order.
Yeah, it worked out in the end, so that's great.
I mean, your ghost ship looked really intentional and really nice.
Yes, that ghost ship timing. I think you did the same thing, Lenantha.
Yeah. I routed it like that. If I was at Outset while getting the mirror shield, on the second night I would have went to Diamond Step, but otherwise if it was the third night already, I would have just gotten it before Earth Temple, and I ended up doing that. So
Yeah, my plan was to get it at Bomb Island, just to do it late to try and get it at Bomb Island, and then I kind of warped to Forest Haven. And I was like, I don't know what day it is, so I just played Song of Passing, and then apparently it was the third day.
Yeah,
You
it's
checked
really
on the
nice
gra-
timing.
on the ghost ship map.
Yeah, that's what I did. I played Song of Passing, checked the map, and I was like, oh, okay.
Right.
Well, it looked super intentional, even if it was a question mark for me.
I mean, yeah, I knew exactly what day it was. Totally intentional.
That's one of the things I like about Spoiler Lock, like routing in Ghost Ship.
The Ghost Ship is really satisfying to route in, especially when it's the third day and you have to time all your sailing to make sure that it hits the third day at the right time.
Just trying to think routing differences. I think both of you did pretty much, nothing. Like, was there anything you both found to be very difficult during your gameplay? I didn't spot anything major overall.
At the beginning when I had to
Oh,
reroute
yeah.
everything while I was
Other than
playing.
that,
That was the hard part.
I think
Yeah,
for me the seed looked pretty nice. Like nothing too crazy.
Yeah, other than that, it wasn't like really that hard of a seed, I guess.
A lot of platforms, you know. Look,
Yeah,
check
I'm
but,
that
like, all my-
definitely
enemies.
getting ready for not platforms.
Every single one of my qualifiers has been platforms because I
Yeah,
missed the
same.
last two.
I kind of want my fourth to be platforms too.
I don't. Give me swordless. I like swordless. No,
That's
platforms.
the one I don't like.
Mini games
Mini
or short
games?
side quests? Give me side quests. Come
Yeah,
on.
long side quest was pretty fun.
I haven't done long. I did long side quest once.
And I think, yeah, I think I like long side quest the most actually. What is
Cool.
E again? Reset E.
E is something.
E is for dungeon
with
race
key
mode.
lunacy.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I like that one the most. Never mind.
That one feels long to me. I like 3 dungeons. I like the
I
key
think-
lunacy though. It's
I
interesting.
think we should have stayed at 4 dungeons, even at regular rando. I'm I guess the only one that thinks that. So
I
there
also
are
liked
definitely
4
other people who
dungeons.
think that.
I just like dungeons. I don't know.
Combat caves is also a fun one, except when Wizrope cave is required.
Right. Yeah. The thing with Wizrope or with combat caves is the seeds I've done with it are usually like just one combat cave that needs to be done, and then you never get any other combat caves. Or
I've done them where there are a couple, and those ones are just really fun to play, because you're actually doing combat.
actually playing the game
Yeah.
instead of sailing and clipping through walls.
Although eventually someone's gonna find out how to load the chest without doing the cave. So,
I mean, clearly we just should have had a Savage Labyrinth setting.
Yeah, we should have had a setting that just adds Savage.
I'm banning
Would
that
have been
one.
amazing.
And leaving qualifiers. I was thinking like maybe if I got like like swordless, I might just leave the the qualifier. I know it still counts, but don't like swordless.
Swordless is fun though. Because suddenly you have to do every puzzle differently.
Yeah, that's what I don't like about it.
So great run from both of you. You both scared me at various points. It was really fun, really intense. Please make sure to follow our runners, Lenanthe and Sir Kill. And if you want to, you could also drop a follow for Kolfra or I. And of course to our wonderful trackers and our volunteers here at SpeedGaming. It would not happen without everybody working together to be able to bring you today's race and our other races.
Are you both? So there is a race tomorrow at 6 p.m. EDT. Are you both going to be participating in that one?
No, that's midnight for me. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I imagine for you,
Uh,
then I'm thinking.
I would like to, but I actually have a job now, so I might be working tomorrow. No idea.
Right. Yeah, I think that's a bit more important overall.
Especially since it'll be my 3rd day, so I should probably just do that one.
Probably a good idea.
So I think I'm joining the one at the 19th. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm coming for that. Well, potentially coming for that one as well.
I'm potentially coming for that one as well,
It might be
Kolfra.
us two again, Vim. Obviously, these times, because these times are great for EU, and so that's why I'm there. Yeah. But
Right.
yeah, I think that's it. Unless anyone else wants to say anything.
And Natolumen says that they might be tracking that as well. Who knows?
Cool.
Cool.
But with that said, of course, please come, and if you are able to join us for our next race tomorrow, come, hang out, watch more. Hopefully not preset D again. Any last comments from either Yulin Infinity or Sarkel?
GG's.
GG's, yeah. Nothing really.
Hoping for no preset D tomorrow. Hopefully. Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe. First I have to show up.
I'm trying to find the Discord link, but I can't. I was going to say, if you're interested in Wind Waker Rando, please join us on our Discord server.
Yeah, well, I was so confused for joining for the interview. We got like the link to this this server, right, for the interview, but I was like, I'm already in the server. What do you mean? But it's completely
Yeah,
different.
it's a different one.
I just saw a big green button and pushed it.
Nice. Yeah. Okay. We'll end it here then. So see everyone. Bye bye.
Bye.